Hello, people of the internet. I am Kadethian, and I haven't done much Pokemon content on my channel, at least for the TCG lately. I do still play occasionally. It kind of waxes and wanes with my interest a bit. This is the box that I usually just have my deck box and stuff in when I go places. But this past weekend, I went to a Twilight Masquerade pre-release, so I thought I'd just talk about that a little bit. I've got the pack wrappers. I don't know why I saved them. I usually get a booster box later on anyways, but I usually save them at least for now. Here's the dice that I usually use. I used to use a lot more of like the old Elite Trainer box dice, so I had like Plasma Storm and like Plasma Blast dice, but I kind of don't want to lose those now just because they're so old and so nostalgic for me that I have pretty much just some cheapo dice and some like freebies that I got. I think are like metal dice from like Chilling Rain Elite Trainer boxes or something. But anyway, I kind of have some of my cards split up. This is my deck box that I use for whatever the deck is that I've got built at the time. I haven't updated it for rotation because I think rotation happened in like April and it's May now. So I haven't really been playing lately. But I did buy one card at the card shop that I went to. I just got a Charizard EX for a few bucks, just so. I think this is my third one. I still need some Pidgeot EXs, so if I ever decide to build Charizard, at least I have the Charizards. But yeah, I was playing Gardevoir. I've got a couple of the fancy Gardevoir EXs. There's a second one. And as you can see, it's got a Battle VIP pass in it, which is not legal anymore. So it does have an Artisan in it. So I had at least updated it at some point when like Paldea Evolve came out. Reversal Energy's in there. Iono. Moonlit Hill. I think that's Paldean Fates. So yeah, I must have played it once after like Paldean Fates came out. Screamtail. That's Paradox Rift, isn't it? Yeah, I think I played it once recently, but yeah, I haven't been going too much lately. So right now I'm thinking maybe the deck that I'll build next might be Chien Pao. That'd be a fun one. Or I might try and get the stuff together for Charizard. Besides the Pidgeot, I think the next limit's going to be getting the ace specs that I need. Like, I don't have Prime Catcher, and that's like a $30 card or something, I think, right now. I only just have, I think, like the double Neo Energy and like one random other ace spec from Temporal Forces. So, probably need to expand my range there. But anyways, I went to that local game store and played in the Twilight Masquerade pre-release. They just do a standard 3 rounds, and if you play all 3, you get the 3 extra packs. I didn't do amazing or anything. I think I won 2 matches and lost 1, which is totally fine. I mean, like, it didn't matter whether I won or lost or anything. Let's see here. So yeah, the sleeve stuff is pretty much what I had in my deck. So I got the, where is it? The Tatsugiri promo was the one that I got, which is kind of like the old Mew, but it lets you search for a supporter card instead from the top 6 cards of your deck. But the attack is questionable, and if I wanted to use it, I would need to use the Luminous Energy, which I think I got 2 of, which is really nice because I only had one. For whatever reason, out of Paldea Evolved, out of a box, an Elite Trainer box, and a pre-release kit, I only got 1 Luminous Energy. I think I got a couple of Buddy Puffins as well, which was really nice. But yeah, usually at pre-releases, I end up mostly just using whatever, like, the basic pack is that they give you. So yeah, I had the Tatsugiri one, and I had, like, a Psychic Block, which was this Florges line, which that Captivating Invitation is actually a pretty handy ability. Once during your turn, you can flip a coin and get like a Pokemon catcher or Gust of Wind effect. And Magical Shot's not bad for the pre-release either, just 2 energy and you're doing 120, which knocks out a lot of good stuff. Lana's Aid was one of the supporters that I got, which in a pre-release is not all that great. It's just kind of like Super Rod in a way, but you can't get it on rule boxes. But I guess they go straight to your hand and not to the deck, so that's the benefit. This Glalie was interesting, mostly just for a damage beat. It just adds 20 damage for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. So especially in a pre-release for just 1 energy, you only need to evolve it once. Like if you ping something for like 30 damage, you do 60 the next time, and then you probably are knocking it out the next time after that. I don't think I ever saw Ultra Ball in my hands in any of the games I played. There's the Flabébé. Right, I had the Water Energy for the Glalie in there. I think I had removed the Frostlass. But I think in my first match, the Frostlass is what did me in. My opponent had 2 Frostlass set up, and it was wreaking havoc on my Monkey Dories. And I think I have 2 Monkey Dory, and they're actually pretty interesting. Just because if you have Darkness Energy attached with the Luminous Energy will count for, you can heal 3 damage counters from one of your Pokemon and put them on one of your opponent's Pokemon, which is really handy, especially in a pre-release when the HP is small. Healing that amount of damage is really cool. And then Mind Bend is adding confusion. Rescue Board is kind of like the new retreat tool, I guess. So it's just 1 star less, but if the HP is really low, then it has no retreat cost, so I guess you can evacuate. Handheld Fan, I had it in the deck, but I don't think it really did much. It just moved an energy around, which I think ended up helping my opponent because they would knock themselves. Well, how did that work? There was a situation where they were getting knocked out, and it was able to help them preserve their energy instead. Carmine, I don't think I ever used. There's my second Monkey Door. I pulled 1 out of my packs. Snorunt. Pheasantipity was kind of interesting. I didn't really get to use the Dark Energy effect, I don't think. I did have a Luminous Energy attached to it once, and I used Energy Feather 1 time, I think. But, yeah, it was making the finishing blow for the match, so nobody tried to attack it. Buddy Buddy Pofin is kind of the new Battle VIP pass in a way, helping you get your basics out right away. Hassle was kind of fun. One of my Pokemon got knocked out by poison damage between turns, which was really irritating. So it's like, well, that didn't work. Hassle doesn't trigger then. Lucian was kind of a trolley card. Each player has to flip a coin after shuffling their cards and putting them on the bottom of their deck. And if you get heads, you get 6. If you get tails, you get screwed. Enamorous, I think I had an opportunity to use Love Resonance for the 200 damage, but I decided to do something else instead. And I was losing that match anyway, so it wasn't a big deal. But basically, if you have a Pokemon and plays the same type as any of your opponent's Pokemon, you get a whole bunch extra damage. And for pre-release, it takes a while to power this thing up, which was, I think, its biggest downfall. And then a Youngster and Nestball, which aren't anything new at all. So that was the deck. In terms of, I guess, the good pulls, probably the fanciest was this gold rescue board. I don't know how much this is going to be worth. I don't know how much play rescue board is really seeing. But definitely a pretty card. I just feel like it's probably going to end up being like a $3 to $5 card in the future. So, like, nice pull, but maybe prefer a useful EX or something. I did get 1 Ace Spec. I got Scoop Up Cyclone, which is a reprint from the old Scoop Up Cyclone, which came out way back during like the black and white era. So I guess I could actually just play my old Scoop Up Cyclone if I wanted. So this one's pretty though. I do like the kind of pink, hot pink artwork on this, the background, and I like the hollow pattern, the kind of diagonal grid thing. So that was a cool card to pull. I didn't get any EX cards, so like not even a regular art. I was pulling like the Ace Spec, the Rescue Board, and all hollows. I did get 2 Illustrator rares though. I got this Chansey, which I think is my favorite out of the 2 that I got. I don't know. I like the scene. I don't think the Chansey's really useful. I don't know if did they even print a Blissey. I still really don't know what's in this set. I'll probably need to look through the booklet when I get my Elite Trainer box. But yeah, I like this one. And then the other one I got was a Heliolisk, was also really cool, just the way he's kind of running across the water. The green goes well with kind of the yellow Heliolisk. So that was a cool card as well. And we're already up to H for the regulation mark. And then just in terms of what other junk that I got, I think I was just cutting some energies that I ended up not using. There's the Frostlass that I cut. I cut a Snorunt. Trainer tips. Does this have two sides? Just artwork. I'm going to go through and make sure I'm not showing off any code cards, because I do use those. So I almost showed the one. And it sometimes takes me a while to get around to, you know, actually redeeming them. Okay, got them all out of there. Anyways, here's just the other stuff that I got. Here's a Snorlax with, he's hungry, so you gotta give him food first. Spinarak, Aron, Timber, more Flabébés. I got a reverse hollow Alakazam. People were saying this Thwackey was pretty good, and I guess you need to have Festival Lead. Oh, your active Pokemon has to have the ability. I thought there was a stadium you needed. But yeah, you search your deck for a card if the requirements are met. Really Bolt, Swanna, Poochyena, Litwick, Swirlix. With this one's the one that needs the stadium. Festival Ground needs to be in play. And then this Pokemon can use an attack twice to put damage counters. Applin. Okidogi was the third of the trio, and it also has an ability if it has a Darkness Energy. It just gets a whole bunch more health. Goldeen. Oh, another one that needs the Festival Grounds. It gets to attack twice again. Whirlpool. Ooh, energy discard. That could be some kind of control deck thing. Iron Bundle. Tadbulb, Slugma, Froakie, Phantom, Leafeon, Eevee to go with it. I think I got two of these Teal Mask Ogrepons. Cute Poliwag. I got a Rillaboom. There's the other Ogrepon. Tinglu, Scolipede, Lefable, Cook, Aggron. There's the regular art for the Chansey. Venipede, Sinistcha, a third Monkey Dory. I don't really get this Love Ball. Like, it really depends on what your opponent has. So this is only going to come into play in, like, mirror matches. So, like, why would you play this? Just play Ultra Ball. Or Nest Ball, or, you know, something that actually works most of the time. Another Swirlix, Applin. Got a Chandelure. Lets both players draw a card. A second Thwackey. A second Love Ball. Palossand. And that's it. So yeah, it was a fun time. I'm looking forward to opening the Elite Trainer box when that shows up. I think I did the first week of pre-releases. So I think next week is the next week of pre-releases, and then Memorial Day weekend I'll probably have the Elite Trainer box to open. I usually don't record those. I'm probably not going to. I'll probably wait until I get a booster box to open that. There's this mark on this. But, yeah, that'll be fun. And then whatever the next set is after this, I'll go to that pre-release. Anyways, hopefully you found that entertaining. You enjoyed kind of hearing what I got and a little bit of my experience. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.